Hello, everybody, and welcome to Boundary Line Podcast once again. My name is Dillon Pink. I got Sheldon Dougherty here with me on the show, and it's happening, Sheldon. It is happening. It's all falling into place, and I can see this how it's going to go. It's only going to go one way if India plays this way, and the GOAT just dominates once again, Sheldon. What a match we've had today between India and Bangladesh. India winning the match quite easily there in the end. And King Kohli once again notching up another fantastic 100, 48th 100. Absolutely insane, only behind the great Sachin Tendulkar. Everyone else way behind him on that list. But hey, if you're new to our channel, guys, requesting all of you all to please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this content with your friends. If you like it, you can follow us on Instagram as well. The handle's down there in the description. And let's get straight into it. Sheldon, are India playing too well? Is it becoming more of a one-sided game now? 4 wins. Yes, the first one was a bit tough versus Australia. The game didn't go that quite well initially, but in the end, they won quite easily. Even here today, what's your thoughts, Sheldon? Is this becoming too easy for India now?
Oh, Adil, there was a time 2 weeks back, India were 5 for 3 against Australia, and everyone was thinking, "Oh, we're worried. It's going to be tough. This is how the World Cup's going to be." Since then, it's been smooth sailing for India. I don't think there's been a moment after they were 5 for 3 where they've been in trouble. It's been pretty one-sided. Three very similar wins where they've been too good for the opposition since that Australia game. I mean, the bowling's been brilliant. First of all, to set the batting lineup to score below par totals, you'd say the way the bowlers were doing. And yeah, I mean, today was all about the king, wasn't it? I mean, how beautiful was that to see? Is it written somewhere? Is it written, just like the great Tendulkar had in 2011, right? Is it set up for King Kohli to pass Tendulkar to have them carrying him, But also, we can't forget Rohit Sharma. How good is Rohit Sharma playing, Dylan? Like, of course, all the headlines will be about Virat Kohli, as it always is, but Rohit Sharma, the starts he's giving India is like it's like Rohit Sharma's back to prime Rohit Sharma, and he's even better than he ever was. Like the way he's batting, those starts are so positive, so aggressive. It's the way everyone's wanted India to play at ICC tournaments for such a long time, and it's so good to see the way Rohit, especially, is starting. With that positive mindset.
Absolutely, Sheldon. There now you're getting me all excited now and had me thinking they're too far ahead. But I don't want to think so far, Sheldon.
Four games,
Actually, to
four
be
games, my
honest,
bad.
focus on the next game. Focus on the next game. Yes, it's looking that way, Sheldon. To be honest, it's looking that way. That everything is falling into place. Everyone's doing their roles quite well. The batting's looking brilliant, but more importantly, like you said, the bowling, Sheldon. It's just been absolutely brilliant. Right from that first game versus Australia, even the next one with Pakistan, with Afghanistan, you saw the bowling was right up there. And then also with Rohit Sharma, you say that the starts that he's been giving, it's like almost he's batting on a different surface. He's batting
Yeah.
so differently from everyone. And you just wish that, like, why does he get out? Just wish he can just carry on and carry on. But that's the Rohit Sharma we are seeing right now, Sheldon. It's a different approach. He's not worried about milestones. He's not worried about, whether he's missing out on a 50 or 100. He's just going for it. And I think that's the different India right now we are looking at. And he sets the tone initially,
Yeah.
Sheldon. He sets the tone initially. And you can see that the way Gill came out and played, it was very positive. Even he started going for it. And it's looking that way, I must say. It's looking dangerous for the other teams, whoever's
Yeah.
going to face India. Because yes, India with that batting lineup and that team, it's damn good. But playing them in India, it's even more dangerous. But Sheldon, coming to another interesting topic there, how important is Ravindra Jadeja, Sheldon? He's been absolutely brilliant. He's not had the best of, the last few ODIs that he played leading up to this World Cup was not the best for him. Everyone we're talking about, is he going to be effective? But time and again, Sheldon, 2 wickets for 38 runs in 10 overs when Bangladesh were going good. Absolutely underrated.
I was seeing this stat as well, which is quite amazing that he's given away 38, 38, 38, and in the first game he gave away 28 runs. That's in 4 games.
Wow.
38 is the most amount of runs he's given away. That's insane when you look at it. And he's just so consistent. Like, and he does the simple things so well. The beauty of Jadeja, I feel, is that he rarely gives you a bad ball. So often you see it spinners, they'll give you a loose ball in the over where you can hit for six and then you can just rotate the rest of the balls. But for Jadeja, it's just so rare to see and he's just so good. And I think even in Indian conditions, he's even more important at spin bowling all rounder. And He hasn't even needed to bat yet in the tournament. That's how good India's batting has been. That Jadeja hasn't even picked up a bat yet in this World Cup. Like, that's how good it's looking right now. But yeah, Jadeja, the ball so far brilliant. And I'm sure if they do need him with the bat, he'll do well as for them for sure.
Yeah, I'm guessing so, Sheldon. And another important, interesting aspect of him, Sheldon, is you mentioned that he's so consistent with his, economy and everything like that. But how
Yeah.
consistent is he in landing the ball in the right areas, bowling those
Yeah.
tight lines? And he's quick. He bowls one and he's on to the next ball again quick. He doesn't let the batsman think too much, doesn't give the batsman the time to think. And he knows exactly where he's going to bowl, Sheldon. And time and again, it's just pitching the ball in that area time and again. It's so difficult for the batsman, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he was on the money. And Dil, I want to ask you about one thing. Maybe the only slight concern for India today, Hardik Pandya hobbling off in his first over with the ball. I'm sure every
Man, I
Indian
got a
fan's
scare.
hoping it's nothing serious, right? I mean, that was a scary moment though, early on in the day.
Exactly. That was a big moment in the day, Sheldon, when he came on a bowl and then he just slipped
Yeah,
there in his run up, and that it looked a bit bad, but I think Rohit
yeah,
Sharma then confirmed that in their post match presentation, saying that it's not that serious as they thought it was.
yeah,
Luckily, India's playing New Zealand next on Sunday, so there's still some time for him, and then I think they have a 6 to 7 days after that
yes,
rest, so I think he should be back in for that game, if
yeah,
not for the New Zealand one. So I think knowing Hardik Pandya the way he is, he's so important for India here because he's adding that balance. He's adding the right balance
yeah,
there in that team. Like Jadeja and him coming there in the middle overs, I think will be very very important. But yeah, Sheldon, and also Jasprit Bumrah again with the wickets, 2 wickets again, bowling in the right areas, and that ball to Mahmudullah, Sheldon, is just brilliant.
Oh, that's just perfect. When Bumrah nails those Yorkers, it's just so good. I mean, who would have thought Bumrah had a serious injury just recently, right? The way he's come back from that and the way he just come back into form. So often you see bowlers come back and they take a while, right? They look a bit rusty when they come back, and he just looked brilliant. It's just like he's been playing for the last 3 years continuously, the way he's looking. And yeah, Jasprit Bumrah, absolutely excellent for India, as always.
Oh, yes, and so consistent, this guy and Ravindra Jadeja. But Sheldon, Bangladesh, what do you think of them? They of course they were without Shakib Al Hasan today. I thought they played well initially. They won the toss, got off to a good start there, but just didn't know how to take that forward and go. It looked like they were around 70, 80 runs short, Sheldon, at least on this kind of a wicket. Like, given that it was a bit flat, yes,
Yeah.
it had some assistance for the fast bowlers there, but I thought it was a bit flat, Sheldon.
Yeah, and especially after the start, they got what were they, 80 odd for no loss? I
Yeah,
think both the openers made 50 as well. I think that they will rue that chance because when you get a start, yes, the pitch is excellent for batting. You've got to kick on from there. At least one of them should have made 100 to put any threat to India. I mean, but yeah, they look back in that and say, oh, too many guys got in and got out. And that was the main issue for Bangladesh. And it's kind of been the issue for them in many games, actually, where they've got 50s guys, but they've just not kicked on and, got to a 300 or 320, which they probably would have needed 320, 330 ish. It just felt like, yeah, it was about 100 under par, maybe 50 under par.
100 under par. I like how you said that 100 under par there.
Mhm.
Yes, but it was looking that way given the way
Yeah,
India was playing. Even if they had to score 80, 100 runs more, I think India would have
yeah,
chased it down quite
yeah.
comfortably there. But Sheldon, coming to the man of the moment there, once again, the GOAT can't do anything wrong, Sheldon. This was set up perfectly. Vintage Virat Kohli, like they say, chased it down so well, Sheldon. Timed that last few runs, what he had, like the 15, 18 runs that he had to get, he timed it so well, Sheldon. Took the singles, placed it in the gaps, and the running between the wickets, Sheldon. I just can't stress how important that was, but the way he just taps the ball and runs so quickly, even at this age, and even like he could have just hit it anywhere and just ran, but just to play those deft knocks there, touch the ball and just ran quickly for two. I mean, you just can't go wrong with Virat Kohli, Sheldon.
I love that, Dylan. The fact that he's pushing so hard after he's on 90, there's no need, as you're saying, Dylan. He could easily just try sixes and fours, but he's still pushing. He's running twos, and he's running faster than the non-striker KL Rahul, who just came into the crease as well, and he's running him ragged. I mean, that was just insane, and that was Kohli at his best. And you just felt you wanted that moment where he was going to get his 100. I mean, there were a couple of wides. I want to say excellent umpiring because there was a wide in the last over where
Yeah,
the
yeah.
umpire's like, he was like, okay, I'm not giving it. And I want to see umpires do that more. Sometimes they're not aware of what's happening, the umpires. But yeah,
Yeah.
something like that is brilliant to see. And yeah, I mean, Kohli hitting the winning runs and getting his 100, a terrific moment. And yeah, what a brilliant man. I mean, he's closing in on Sachin as well. I think he'll break his record in this tournament. I think he'll reach
Oh.
50 centuries in this tournament. And yeah, phenomenal player, Virat Kohli.
What a champ, Sheldon. Those numbers actually are just absolutely insane there. 13,000 plus runs, average of almost 60 there, Sheldon. And once again, that 100 was so brilliant. He came off there, Sheldon. He got some freebies initially to play off,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know, that was very easy for him to get going. And you don't bowl freebies, especially if it's the first two balls, not in the first few overs, but the first two balls that he faces were just absolute freebies. Smash it for a 4 and a 6, and then didn't look back, Sheldon. And what I like about his game, Sheldon, he plays that classic ODI innings. Like, you know, he
Yeah.
goes a bit, takes his time, and then when it's time to accelerate, he just does the job.
Yeah, and I think it's also terrific the way Rohit and Gill play because they play in an aggressive manner. So even, they get off to that head start, which is quick. So Kohli can take a bit of time if he wants, to get in and then accelerate. And I think that's also why it's so important that the openers go hard, that, Kohli has time to get in. And then once he gets going, he also plays super quickly as well. So yeah, very dangerous if the openers give him that start as well.
Yeah, Sheldon, and it's looking that way that he's going to break that record. It's getting there. He missed out versus Australia. He missed out in the
Yeah.
last few games as well, but you can see that in his eyes, Sheldon. It's meaning something. It's just lining up that way for him this year. But Sheldon, how important is KL Rahul in India's prospects here? Yes, he scored a 97 there versus Australia, missed out there, but I think he's just maintaining a low key there, playing those important knocks. Not out in the last match, not out even in this match. And it just seems that whenever he's there, it's safe, for India. You trust that he's not going to do anything stupid or anything serious, right?
Yeah, Adil, I think two knocks I've seen in the last 2 months, which have showed that I feel KL Rahul has matured a lot as a batsman, where he trusts his game more. I thought the one in the Asia Cup against Pakistan, that century hit,
Absolutely
brilliant.
brilliant. Yeah.
And that first game against Australia, I think both of those showed that okay, KL Rahul he's got it figured out at ICC events as well. We always knew he was a good player, KL Rahul. It was just at ICC events where you felt okay, maybe he could do a bit better, and I feel that's him this tournament as well. He just coming of age, and every time he comes in, it looks calm as well. He doesn't seem to play any loose shots at the start. And yeah, he's looking really good in the middle order. And with the gloves, the stunning catch as well he took
Oh,
today.
brilliant catch. Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant catch behind.
Yeah. So I just think so many boxes are being ticked right now. And yeah, KL Rahul is a big tick to this Indian team at number 5.
Yes, KL Rahul was a big tick there, and hopefully he goes on. But that's the story from today's game, guys. Bangladesh scored 256 there for 8. India chasing it down comfortably there. King Kohli once again, 4,800. Can he get 2 more in this year's World Cup? Sheldon thinks so. I
Yeah.
also think so. I'm leaning towards that side. I think he's going to easily get it if he bats really well in this tournament, and if India reaches the final for sure. There's a big chance that he goes past. And of course, the bigger one would be winning the World Cup there and signing off in style there. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma there. What absolute gem of the Indian batting these guys are. They're playing really well at the moment. And the next match for them, Sheldon, how important it is for them versus New Zealand there, Dharamshala. How important is that match for them?
I mean, after India, New Zealand, there'll only be one team left who's unbeaten as well. Both the two unbeaten sides. I mean, you can definitely say these two have been the standout teams so far. They've been a level above the rest of the teams. You can say. I mean, they've both been brilliant. Their middle orders have come in as well and done well. The bowlers have been outstanding. The top order's been outstanding, and I think it'll be a great game. I think it's also good for both of them that they're playing each other now. It doesn't feel as threatening also if you lose because you can
Yeah.
obviously afford a couple of losses. So they can go out there and they can have some fun and play. Dharamshala, wonderful venue, wonderful scenery as well. The outfield's a bit dodgy, but apart from that, I think it's a seamer friendly pitch as well. So that should suit both teams because there's some wonderful seamers in both teams. And that should be an exciting match as well and an exciting weekend coming up at the World Cup as well. Too.
Oh, yes, yes. Exciting World Cup there. Exciting weekend also lined up there. Australia, Pakistan also going to be interesting. That's it from us, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. And like I mentioned earlier, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and please share this video with your friends, guys. Come on. All right. And we'll catch you soon in the next video. Bye.